All right. Greetings and salutations, trivia enthusiasts. It is I, Gentleman Jim, the third best trivia host in North America, coming at you like I do from here in my subterranean trivia lair. We have a whole bunch of people here tonight. Very happy to see. I got four. I got to move some people over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, gotta move someone over here. I'm going to move Tim over. That's what I'm going to do. Move Tim over to team number 1. Now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on team number 1. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 on team number 2, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on team number 3. Adjust that a little bit. If you're watching along on Facebook or Twitter, Twitch, on Twitch, you see below me that Zoom room ID. That is the way that you can jump in. There are still, I got 5 on one team. I got team number 2 is short a member. So if you would like to jump in, there's definitely time. Go right ahead. You go on zoom.us. The room ID is right there. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to put this. I'm going to put this in the chat for Twitch. If you are watching along on Twitch, by all means, whoop. There we go. Let's see. Zoom. Room ID. That. And hubbub in all caps. All right, folks. I got 3 rounds of trivia put together here for our 3 teams. And yeah. We're gonna play some, and then when we are done, we're gonna everybody on Twitch. We are going to send you over to Liquid Courage's stream. Liquid Courage is playing. What are they playing right now, or what are they playing tonight? Excuse me. All right, let's do it. Here are the rules as I bring up team number 1. I have 2 rounds of trivia for 3 teams, and I'm going to ask the first 4 questions are worth 6 points apiece. The 5th question is usually a multi-part answer. Usually, not always. Tonight I have one that's just a tough question. Tonight, I am bringing in a question that, bringing back a question that people have been stumped by in the past. Chris G, I brought you in by mistake. Always good to see you, but I'm going to put you back over there. So team number 1, we have Pop Joe, the return of Pop Joe. We have Tim, we have Madalena, we have Marcus, and of course, Chris C. Marcus, how you doing? I am all right. All right. Let's see. I got 5 minutes on the clock. Teams are going to have 5 minutes as a bank. If you do not use all of your time, it is bonus time towards your score. 1 point for every 15 seconds that you don't use, he says, as he uses a whole bunch of seconds talking. All right, let's do it. Team 1, round 1, question number 1. I got 5 minutes on the clock here. Let me see. Am I going to be able to? Let's turn this text on in case anybody does catch it. And we're going to, a little, there we go. If you are watching, you can check that out. It's a little bit smaller, but that's all right. Here. under my big dumb head. Here we go. Round one, question number one for team number one. It's an easy one, I think. Here we go. What grocery store product is responsible for using 25% of all the world's hazelnuts? All right. Marcus says thumbs up. I got thumbs up. Pop Joe, we got thumbs up on that. Thumbs up, and I'll stop the clock. There we go. Yes, Nutella for 6 points. A nice, easy, easing you in on Saturday afternoon. It's still Saturday afternoon to Madalena, so she's a little bit more with it than the rest of us. Question number two. This is a science and technology question. Again, this is a nugget. This is a trivia nugget. I'm looking for a full name. That means a first name, a middle name, and a last name. That's a bit of a hint for the British computer scientist credited with inventing the World Wide Web. We got Tim Lee Berners. Pop Joe, we got a thumb. Gotta see a thumb. Thumb is in. Jeffrey on team number 3. Jeffrey, they're going with Tim Lee Berners or Tim Berners Lee. I would accept either one. Tim himself might have a preference. I do not. Jeffrey, you going to make their day or break their heart? He agrees, and you are all correct. That makes 6 people who know it. Yes, Tim Berners Lee is correct. Question number 3. Question number 3 is a photo question. I'm going to put a photo up on the screen. I am looking for the name of the actor. I would need a first and last name of the actor behind this mask. What is the first and last name of the actor behind that mask? I see some thumbs. I don't see all thumbs. Whoa, didn't even start. Jamie Kennedy. And yes, you are correct, from The Son of Mask, a box office bomb. Absolutely. Chris C., whoever the producers of The Son of Mask are, they are very, very happy that you recognize that, because you're one of not very many. Question number 4. Question number 4 is a sports trivia question. 2-part answer, 3 points for each correct part. I'm looking for the names of the 2 NFL franchises that have traditionally hosted afternoon games every Thanksgiving. Might be different this year.
Dallas Cowboys. Dallas and Detroit. Right, Dallas and Detroit.
Yeah, Dallas and Detroit.
Cowboys and Lions.
Cowboys and Lions is what I was looking for. Team names. Not one for city, states, province, or principalities over here with my sports. Yes, absolutely. 6 points. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's all I can say. For teams 2 and 3, oh, no. Question number 5. This is a 20-point question. Usually it's a multi-part, and if you get 3 out of 4 correct, you get 15 points or something like that. This one is just a straight up answer, all in. For 20 points, I am looking for the name of the cartoon character. Name of the cartoon character whose balloon gets free during the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade episode of Friends. On Friends, name of the cartoon character whose Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade balloon gets free.
I think it's Underdog.
They're all going along with it, and nobody wants a steal on that. Team number 1, it is Underdog. Absolutely, yes. That's usually a stumper of a question. Well done, Chris C. Right out of the gate, you cleaned my clock. You swept the floor with me. You did all sorts of other sports metaphors to me. 44 points. 4 minutes and 4 seconds left on the clock. That's 16 points for time. Oh my goodness. This is, I think this is going to be a tough one. I'm not going to lie. All right. I'm going to move this over here. I'm going to spotlight myself so that everyone can see the score. And team number 1, I'm going to move you over, and I'm going to bring up team number 2. Wow, 60 points. That's a lot to come back from. I'm not going to lie. I had a couple of questions in there that I thought would slip by, but yeah, no getting by Pop Joe and Tim and Chris and Madalena and Marcus. Team number 2. It's time for team number 2, and that is David, and that is Chris G. That is Ryan and Steph. Team number 2. Let's see. I'm going to take myself off spotlight here. It looks as though I may have brought somebody up by mistake here. Team number 2. Yeah. Team number 2. This one's tough. I'm a little embarrassed by how well team number 1 did in their first round. I'm not going to lie. Ryan and Steph, how are you tonight in the great state of Pennsylvania? Pretty good. Ryan, did you shave even more? I didn't shave for a week. Yeah. I didn't shave for a week, partially inspired by your look, and it drove me crazy. And about an hour, 2.5 hours ago, when I should have been preparing for trivia, I finally just freaked out. And I went in and I saw my wife, and I said, "Hey, you like this look? Take it all in, because I'm about to go shave it off." And I did. And no, I was in the shower just hacking away like a madman. You want to do that. You want to do the Freddie Mercury. Yeah. Charlie Chaplin. That's what you kids are calling it these days. Careful with the Charlie Chaplin there, David. All right. Round number 1, question number 1 for team number 2. I got to reset this clock. Here we go. Guys, ladies, people, folks, enthusiasts. 60 points. 60 points for team number 1. This is a tough one. But here we go. Question number 1, round number 1 for team number 2. I'm looking for the name of the last surviving member of the Patuxent tribe who helped the Pilgrims at Plymouth learn to catch eels and farm the rocky New England soil. That is Squanto. You are correct for 6 points. And I can see it's going to be one of those games, David. Question number 2. I'm looking for a first name, looking for a last name. We are going back a few years. It's a television moment. I would like the name of the television personality who complained on camera that, quote, "My vajayjay is painin'." Who said on camera, "My vajayjay is painin'"? Don't look at her like that, Ryan.
I'm not confident whatsoever. I'm going Snooki.
We got thumbs on this?
Yeah.
Teams 1 or 3. Nobody wants a piece of "My vajayjay is painin'"? I'm surprised. Okay, just gonna sit over there all quiet. No one has a hand up for. Yeah, I know. No, exactly. The answer to that is Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey, while doing some sort of bungee jumping or skydiving or something that involved straps that apparently were not well administered, said on camera, "My vajayjay is painin'," and her director, editor, producer, and everybody else said, "Yeah, we'll keep that in." Question number 3. Question number 3 is a what is it? It is a world governance question, I guess. How many member states are there currently in the United Nations?
Might be 193, but I think it's 195.
All right. I'm gonna DJ and Kate. DJ and Kate have a hand up on this one. DJ and Kate, how many member states in the United Nations? DJ and Kate.
Sorry, I was muted. I think he's right. 193.
He actually said 195.
195, yeah.
Oh, so I'm saying 193.
Okay. I'm gonna check this because I have it as 193 also. But David, I'm not gonna lie. There are very few people who I am more confident listening to than my own research, and you are one of them. So I am going to. Right. I'm quickly Googling this. I'm not even lying. No, 193. Yep, 193. Okay. Sorry. I mean, sorry, not sorry. 1 point for team number 3 for. Oh, I thought it was that Moroccan thing, the Moroccan or Transnistria. But anyway, all right. Question number 3 for you. It is a photo question, and it is keeping with my my theme of box office bombs. Which, by the way, you didn't know that was my theme, but now I'm telling you. Photo theme tonight is box office bombs. And we are going to a famous box office bomb here. Question number 3, I would like to know, in what year is this film set? It's actually part of the subtitle. In what? You're going to pass? We'll stop the clock on a pass. Okay. DJ and Kate, do you have your hands up for Battlefield Earth, or are you... Okay, not a problem. I didn't take it down. All right. So it's only 2 members of team number 1 that have their hands up. I hate to do it. It's like kicking a puppy. But Marcus... I know. That's why I'm going to Marcus. Marcus, we don't know that you're really, really good at movies like Chris C is, so I'm going to go to you. Marcus, in what year is that film set? 3000 is correct. Absolutely. Yes. Well done. And Chris knows that. We're just going to say that Chris knew that. Yes, Battlefield Earth was set in the year 3000. Question number 4. Oh, I don't like this, the way that I organized the questions. So I'm gonna switch this up. Your question number 4 is going to be a sports trivia question. Looking for a first name, looking for a last name. Tonight is the 34th anniversary of Mike Tyson winning his first title, becoming the youngest boxer to ever become heavyweight champion. Looking for the first and last name of the boxer that Tyson defeated to become the youngest WBC heavyweight champion. We got... nobody else wants this one. Mike, 1986, November 22nd, 1986, Mike Tyson defeated Trevor Berbick. Buster Douglas was the one who defeated Tyson. That's who Tyson lost the title to. Right. Yes, I can definitely definitely understand that. Let's see. We're gonna make that a little bigger in case anybody does happen to be watching. If you would like to join in, you absolutely can. Feel free, because team number 2 needs the help. Hey, team number two, don't take it as pity points, because certainly it's not pity points after the sound thrashing that you are receiving in round 1 from team number 1. Definitely not that. But I got a bonus question for you. I'm going to go back a question to the Battlefield Earth question there. Battlefield Earth, originally a 1982 novel by what noted science fiction author? Yeah, I'm giving you a point for that one. All right. There you go. But yes. I got nothing from that. That's yes. How about yes? Yes, absolutely. L. Ron Hubbard, I'm giving you a point for that. And finally, question number 5. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, yeah. Question number 5. Oh, it's just weird the way everything, that was my error there. Okay, question number 5, 6-word answer, 4 points for each correct word. It is a song title. I'm looking for the song title of the 1989 number 1 single from Cher that had a video shot on a battleship and caused the U.S. Navy to be publicly apologize for the way Cher was dressed. 1989 Cher single, number 1, went to number 1 with a video shot on a Navy battleship. The Navy had to apologize for the way that Cher was dressed. 6. One more time, Steph. All right. We got thumbs on that one. Steph, I want you to say those 6 words slowly. All right. Let's see. Team number 1, everybody apparently are Cher fans on top of everything else. On top of knowing Madalena, they're saying, if I can turn back time, you're going to make their day or you're going to break their heart? Say what you will about Cher and her skimpy outfits, but Cher absolutely accepts that which she is not capable of. But yes, if I could turn back time is correct. I'm going to give you 20. You still got, if I turn back time, you still got 20 points on that one. You got 1 point on Battlefield Earth, and that had nothing to do with me feeling sorry for you. And you had Squanto, which is 6 points. So that's a total of 27 points in round number 1. You got she had a, let's see, she had sort of a very skimpy, no, it wasn't naval at all. It was appropriate for, no, I don't even know if you could see her navel, ironically. I think that, let's see, I'm gonna do it. This is just a real, oh, you'll get a photo, my friend. You will get a photo. Where did it go? Whoop. You are going to get a photo. Absolutely. It's appropriate for like a medical examination. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, this is just the real quick. Oh yes, you could theoretically see her navel because yeah, it's like, there you go. Barely. 1989. We didn't have laws back then. But yeah, the U.S. Navy was very upset because they got a bit of grief over that. So yeah, you got 27 points. You got 4 points for each minute. That's 12. You got 15 seconds on time. And here we go. 25. There you go. You got 42 points, which really is not a terrible score. It just so happens that I asked team number one everything that they already knew. I didn't say that. I didn't say that was the sum total of their knowledge, but we'll find out. Let's see. I'm going to spotlight this. I'm going to move you guys over, and we are going to bring up team number 3. Team 3. Let's see. And move you over. Bring up team number 3. We have Jeffrey in the house. We have DJ and Kate. We have Doug. We have Sue. I think that's everybody. I'm going to lower all hands. Going to, let's see, I'm going to remove the spotlight. Whoop, Madalena. What did I do? Nope.
Jim, I'm going to declare now that no matter what one score is, I declare
I see what you did there. Very, very timely. Yes. I look forward to whoever your spokesperson is doing your press conferences. Doug, nothing personal, but I am Doug or Jeffrey, I'm voting for you for the for this action. All right. Team number 3, round number 1, question number 1. Let's do it. Yes, here we go. What famous U.S. brand was founded in 1846 by James Church and Austin Dwight to market sodium bicarbonate? We got thumbs, and yes, Arm & Hammer is correct. Question number 2 is a television question. Television question here. Looking for a first name, looking for a last name of the character on the television series Arrested Development, who is the subject of Maybe's crush and who is a less than intelligent jock.
I don't know at all.
Steve Holt! Absolutely, yes, 6 points. I got a bonus one for the room. Anybody feel free to anybody. There we go. Feel free to raise a hand if you were on team 1 or 2. Bonus question on this. Steve Holt and Maybe end up performing in a high school production of what play? Team 1, team 2, I'll give you a shot at this if you want. They're saying Romeo and Juliet, going once, going twice, going 3 times. No one else apparently is watching Arrested Development. But I'm very sorry. The play was Much Ado About Nothing. There you go. Question number 3. We're going back. We're going way back. I would like to know the relationship between ancient Roman ancient Romans, Pliny the Elder and Pliny the Younger. What was their relationship?
Are they father son? I'm not 100% sure. I would think the older elder make it sound father son. That's way too easy.
Is it?
Well, I mean, compared to that as well. I mean, it's a guess. I don't know for sure. We'll go with father son. It's probably grandfather, grandson. We'll go with father son.
Team 1, team 2. No one's going to listen to Sue say lovers. I heard it. Yeah. Team 1 or team 2? Anybody want to take lovers? Anybody want to take anything other than father and son? Going once, going twice. Ryan and Steph. Ryan and Steph for team number 2. Ryan and Steph, what is the relationship between Pliny the Elder and Pliny the Younger? One was an attorney, and the other one invented encyclopediae. So you're going. Team number 2 is staking their claim on lovers. Very sorry. I'm pretty sure that they weren't lovers, but I can't be 100%. They also were not father and son. Team number 1 doesn't even want it. They were uncle and nephew. Pliny the Elder, Pliny the Younger were uncle and nephew. Question number 4. Yes. Question number 4. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to give you 2 movie questions in a row. Question number 4. I would like to know. Oh, I see. No, I'm not. I'm not going to give you. No, I'm not going to give you 2 in a row. I'm
just doing this as like a set.
I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay. Question number 4, and I'm sorry, I just had to because I put 6 in theirs and then moved one of yours over. So question number 4, what was the title given to the controversial subject of, I got to reword this. Yeah, Billy Mitchell, a controversial figure, was the title or was the subject of what 2007 documentary? Billy Mitchell, a controversial figure in his field, was the subject of what 2007 documentary?
King of Kong.
Yes, King of Kong is correct. And finally, I'm sorry for that, but it was the way I had it written, it didn't work the first way.
I wouldn't have known it if you'd read it either direction there, James. So
I was waiting for you to finish.
I was waiting for me to finish too. Yes, exactly. And now we're going with the final, your movie flop question. It is, I am at 6 parts, 4 points for each correct part. I am looking for the first and last names of the live action actors in this photo.
one of the guys is from Seinfeld, Jason Alexander. Yeah. I take it with woman. Where's the woman from? Maybe I can help. Is that Robert De Niro? Maybe he just needed a few dollars. He's been in some company.
Madeline Kahn?
Gina, I don't know that it's not. I mean, we should just say something. Who's the woman who was captured in that movie about the women? Tina Davis? No. Sorry.
Okay, well, let's not waste our time.
We'll go with Jason Alexander, Robert De Niro, and Gina Davis. Oh, what did you say, Sue?
Madeline Kahn?
Yeah. Okay.
We are going with Jason Alexander. We are going with Madeline Kahn. We are going with Robert De Niro. Pop Joe on team number 1. Go ahead. What do you got? Renee Russo is correct. And yes, Doug, I was surprised as well. That is Robert De Niro. Absolutely. He could not. You can't really tell unless it's suggested. I was pretty thrown off by that. Yes, Jason Alexander. Yes, Robert De Niro. So that's 16 points there. You got what do you got? You got Arm & Hammer. That's 22 points. You got Steve Holtz. That's 28 points. And King of Kong is 34 points. 34 and 1. And what do you got left on time? You have 219. That is 9 points on time. And there you go. You're in second place. Let's see. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to spotlight myself. Oh, you are winning out of all the people who are in second and third place. Yes,
It's a landslide.
it is. So here we go. Going to move team number 3 over. We're about to bring up team number 2. For those watching, round 2, similar to round number 1, except if you go to steal and you are incorrect, it will cost you points. If you are correct in round number 2, your answers are worth more points. So there you go. I'm going to bring up team number 1, who I got to say, it's looking pretty strong for team number 1. They're all just taking turns at the old trivia speed bag, beating up on teams 2 and 3. I seem to have, I think that thing where Chris C. and Madalena, excuse me, Chris C. and Madalena and Tim supplied all the answers for tonight, or all the questions. It might have worked out for them. I normally do this at the end. I'm going to do this right now. By the way, we are absolutely happy to do this for free, but I'm not going to lie. I'm spending a little bit of money on software and things like that. If you would like to kick in a few bucks along the way, this is the way to do it. On Venmo, Trivia Hubbub. On PayPal, Trivia Hubbub. Zelle, that's my email address, triviajim@gmail.com. And what's the other one? Cash App. $sign Trivia Hubbub, because they Cash App has to be a little bit different. If you go to Venmo and they ask for your the last 4 numbers of my phone, that's what it is, 89893. Anyway, there you go. Yeah, gonna move this back. Gonna remove the spotlight. I'm gonna go to my gallery view so I can see everybody. Team number 1. Do I have everybody? I have everybody. Okay, good. And let's move on to round number 2. Round 2, team number 1. Here we go. Round 2, team number 1. First one is a music question. Oh, man. Oh, okay. It gets a little harder. Starting off with an easy one, and then I'm going to rough you up a little bit. Round 2, question number 1, team number 1. What do the fans of Jimmy Buffett call themselves? I think everybody said it. I don't even know that there's reason for thumbs, but thank you, Tim. I do see that. You were the one who I think didn't jump in on that. Yes, Parrot Heads is correct. Question number 2. What is the term given to parts of the Bible that have over time been excluded, including the books of Maccabees, Wisdom, and Judith? Yes, you are correct, and I reset the clock by mistake. So I'm going to let that wind down a little bit. Yes, Apocrypha is correct. Question number 3, and I see that the clock is running. I'm just going to keep it going for just a second here. 4:44 or so is where I'm going to stop. Okay. Question number 3. Hillman College was the fictional setting for what late 80s, early 90s spin-off sitcom? Who are you people? Question. You're killing me. Killing me. All right. Woof. Yeah. Okay. Question number 4. Now, number 4. Now you've got me like reaching into other categories to try to trip you up. Twist. Come on. You're still like way ahead. Question number 4. Question number 4. IHOP, the 1,800 location chain of family breakfast restaurants, sued what kind of organization in 2010 for trademark infringement when they opened with a very similar name? I'm going to stop the clock and repeat that. IHOP, the 1,800 location chain of family breakfast restaurants, sued what kind of organization in 2010 for trademark infringement when they opened with a very similar name?
I don't know.
Pass it. Do you want to pass?
Yeah.
Passing. Tim's passing. Team 2, Team 3, anybody want a shot at this? IHOP, the International House of Pancakes, they sued an organization, I believe it was in Kansas. It was either Kansas or Missouri, right by the border there in Kansas City. They sued the International House of Prayer, a church. I would have just accepted church or religious organization if you had, yes. And finally, question number 5 is a 5-word quote. I'm looking for a quote. I'll give you 5 points for each correct word. What famous 5-word quote is the last thing Miracle Max says to Fezzik, Inigo, and Wesley?
Have fun storming my castle.
My castle has been stormed. My castle officially stormed. I'm like I'm out by the bike rack giving away my lunch money over here. Oh my goodness. Yes, you had parrot heads. Yes, you had Apocrypha. I thought Apocrypha would at least slow you down. Nothing. A different world. You different worlded me. Chris, how many years after that went off the air were you born? And yes, have fun storming the castle. Not the toughest, but that is 38 points in round number 2 for team number 1. You got, what is that? 415. 415 on that. That's 16. That's 17 points per time. 100. You are currently with an all-time high on Trivia Hubbub. I don't believe anybody has. I'm pretty sure of that. Yeah. Team number 1, absolutely going to town on me.
You think they'll beat us? There we go.
Nice. All right, I'm moving you over, and I'm going to bring up team number 2. There goes Pop Joe. There goes Tim. There goes Marcus. Okay, and let's bring up team number 2. Team 2, here comes Ryan and Steph. If we were playing for prizes, I'd feel pretty bad right now. I'm not going to lie. Chris G. In team number 2, we have Ryan, Steph, David, Chris G. And you know what? I'm moving. Who am I bringing over? I'm bringing Marcus. Marcus, I'm going to have you also play for team number 2. An unprecedented move. Here you go. Going to remove this spotlight. Here we go. Do we have everybody? 1, 2, 3. Is David in? David, please bring your video up. Okay. There we go. Marcus, I am deputizing you. You're a pinch hitter, pinch runner on team number 2. You can lay back a little bit. I don't expect you to bark out answers quickly, but by all means, feel free to jump in. Here we go. Round 2 for team number 2. Question number 1. It is November 2020, the year after the 1982 film Blade Runner was set. According to that film, what company, what electronics and technology company is supposed to saturate our everyday lives right now? In the film Blade Runner, there's a logo for a technology and electronics company that is everywhere.
All I'm thinking is Skynet, and that's Terminator. I think it's a real world company.
Dave, you're on mute.
Isn't Cyberdyne also from Terminator?
Terminator 2.
Yeah.
I think it's a real company. I think maybe.
If it was real, then I'd guess IBM, because they were big in the early 80s.
I have.
Okay, clock is stopped. Someone has a Jeffrey on team number 3. It is November 2020, a year after the film Blade Runner was set. By this time, what company was supposed to dominate our everyday lives?
I'm taking a chance. I don't know for sure. I'm going to say the Tyrell Corporation.
It was not the Tyrell Corporation. I'm very sorry. Team number 3 losing 2 points on that one. The answer is Atari. Yes, Atari. Also big in the early 80s. Question number 2. Is that right? Yes. Question number 2. Queequeg is a character in what 1851 novel? Yep, absolutely, Moby Dick. Question number 3. In the Star Trek universe, a second sci-fi question in this round. In the Star Trek universe, what species do Klingons consider mortal enemies who convulse and shriek whenever they are in the presence of Klingons? I think there's one other that you could name if you wanted to. Tim, do you have your hand up for the Star Trek question?
Yes, Tribbles.
Tribbles. Absolutely. Good news for team number 1. They just picked up a couple of points. Good for you, team number 1. You know, we're rooting for the underdogs. Question number 4. How many pockets are there on an American roulette wheel? This might be North American.
34, isn't it? 32 and then the 2 zeros?
No, it's 36 and 0.
Okay, so 38, isn't it?
No,
Don't they have 0 and double 0?
37. American has 1 0.
Oh, it has the 1 0. Okay, so it had 2 then. 37.
Okay.
Well, let's see. Anybody? I'm going to lower hands. If anybody wants to steal on this, please raise your hand. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Okay. Jeffrey, how many pockets are there in an American or North American roulette wheel?
And if it's not 37, I'll say 38.
It is 38. You are correct. Absolutely. Yes. Back to 0. Yes, there is a double 0 on the American wheel. There's not a double 0 on the European wheel. And finally, question number 5 is a 5-word answer. I'm going to give you 4 points for each correct word. It is worth up to 20 points. Since 1993, Will Shortz has been the editor of what daily piece of American media culture? You are correct. New York Times crossword puzzle. Chris was running through it going, yes, absolutely, for 20 points. So we got Moby Dick, and we got New York Times crossword puzzle. That is 26 points for team number 2. Time, you got 3 minutes 42 seconds. That is, what's that? That's 12. That's 14 points. All right, 82 points. Normally a perfectly respectable score. However, tonight I let one team look at the playbook. I gave them a copy of the playbook, and unfortunately, it didn't work out quite as I had planned. All right, we actually installed that. yeah. I will see you in court, my friend. It's absolutely. Here we go. Moving over team number 2, bringing up team number 3. Team number 3, here comes Jeffrey. Here comes Sue. Here comes DJ and Kate. Here comes Doug. I can't believe that they got underdog. How did they get underdog? Well, they knew the answer. That's how they knew. Gotta remove this spotlight. Let's see. Everybody up? Everybody is up. There we go. Okay. Here is team number 3. Team 3, round number 2, question number 1. Let me move over here. And it's all worth 20 points. The whole thing. All worth 20 points. Question number 1. Looking for a first name, looking for a last name. American Girl, All American Girl was a one-season sitcom that aired on ABC for the 1994 season. What is the first and last name of the stand-up comedian and actress whom the show was built around? All American Girl.
Margaret Cho? I'm not
Yes.
sure. Okay.
Yes, you are correct. Margaret Cho. Well done. Question number 2. Looking for a first name, looking for a last name, I believe. Who is the mascot of Kellogg's Fruit Loops cereal? Yes, Toucan Sam. Question number 3, is a music question. We're going back. It is a folk song. In the folk song John Henry, what machine does John Henry compete against? Okay, Doug.
I'm singing it to myself.
I know you are. Yeah. That's why I stopped asking. In the folk song John Henry, what machine does John Henry compete against and win only to die immediately thereafter?
It's a steam-powered device to drive an oven. Hopefully we get credit for it. I'm pretty sure.
All right, I'm going to stop it there. I'm looking. Nobody else wants a piece of this one. So Doug, just spend 5 or 10 seconds. Bring it in.
It's a steam drive. Steam driving machine. Like this. Did John Henry involved? It's something with steam driving a machine.
Oh, okay.
I'll take partial credit. I know I'm right. I just can't think of it.
Do you know about like inserts the switch, right?
Yeah, it's like a steam drive pile drive.
Yes, you got 3 points for steam. Absolutely. It is a steam drill specifically. Yes, steam drill. Question number 4. Question number 4 is a tough question. Not going to lie. It's a tough one. In 2019's best-selling video game Call of Duty Modern Warfare, what is the name of the fictional country whose rebels, CIA, and SAS agents work with to interrupt a shipment of chemical gases? One more time, but with more words. In 2019's best-selling video game Call of Duty Modern Warfare, what is the name of the fictional country whose rebels the CIA and SAS agents work with? There you go.
It sounds European, but I don't know.
Chechnyaville is close-ish. It is Urzikstan. Not quite European, but okay. And question number 5, we're going out on a geography. 5-part answer, 4 points for 5-part answer, 5 points for each correct part. There you go. Setting aside the Caspian Sea, which some consider a lake and some do not. What are the 5 largest lakes in the world by surface area?
You're gonna look like I'm thinking this out while Jeffrey gets the correct answer.
Yes. Setting aside the Caspian Sea. Some say the Caspian Sea is the largest lake in the world. Some say the Caspian Sea is not a lake. Not being an oceanographer or a hydrologist or whatever, I'm not going to take part in that. I'm literally just going to say, setting that aside, what are the 5 largest lakes in the world by surface area?
I think it's Lake Victoria, Lake Superior, Lake Huron, Lake Michigan, Lake Malawi. Let's know how big that is. Famous lake. I these others are.
I just like saying Titicaca. I'm gonna go with what Jeff said on this one.
One of them might not be right, but I don't think it's in the top 10.
Well, we got 4 seconds to get a thumbs up. We lose our second point.
All right. Well, the good news is that no one mentioned, you didn't beat down the 5th largest. Malawi is not the 5th largest. That lake in Siberia, I want to say it's like Barari or something. I'm sorry, Baikal. Thank you. Baikal is the deepest, but it is not. It is not the 5th or 6th largest. The 5th largest lake, or the 6th if you include the Caspian Sea, is Lake Tanganyika, located around Rwanda, Burundi, Tanzania, etc. So yes, Lake Superior, yes, Lake Victoria, yes, Lake Huron, yes, Lake Michigan. Absolutely. 4 out of 5, that's 20 points. You got 3 points for Steam, that's 23 points. You got Toucan Sam, that's 29 points. You got Margaret Show, that's 35 points. 35. You got 334 left. That is what, 14 points there. We're going to fill in the zeros. Fill in the zeros for Team 2 for the Seals, and those will be our final scores. All right. I'm going to move this over. I'm going to spotlight myself, and I'm going to say, folks, sometimes you're putting together trivia and you don't know who's going to show up, and you're putting together trivia and you ask questions that you think they play on different areas and different expertises, and then you put some teams together randomly, and turns out that those people just happen to know everything that you know. With 121 points, tonight's winners, and I believe possibly all-time record holders of a regular 3-team 2-round game of Trivia Hubbub. It is team number 1, absolutely. Madalena, Marcus, Pop-Up Joe, Tim, and Chris C. Just destroying, forget about the other teams. They laid waste to my trivia writing. Absolutely. Team number 1, very well done. I'm going to put this up again. Folks, we have a great time here, but I'm not going to lie. I spent some money. I I buy some software and subscribe to stuff and all kinds of stuff. And if you could kick a few bucks in to keep it moving along, that would go a long way. If you are somebody who is keeps strange hours, I would like to point you in the direction of another thing that I do. I do the Trivia Late Show with Gentleman Jim. We play that on the Triv Now app. It goes out over all local streaming networks. It goes out over Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Follow Trivia Hubbub on Twitch. Follow me, Gentleman Jim, on the Triv Now app. And if you turn those notifications on in your phone, then what happens is when I start a game, you'll know. So sometimes, especially with the Triv Now game, which is like a quick 20 question thing, it lasts about a half an hour, you'll see that come across, and it's a fun way to jump on at the last minute. So yes, the app is the Triv Now Trivia Night app. It is a free download from your local app stores. I am going to leave this up, and those who are following along on Twitch, I am about to raid over to Liquid Courage. Jeremy is playing some games over there. Keep your eyes out. Keep following on Instagram. Keep following on Twitter. Keep following on Facebook. Trivia Hubbub. We enjoy people knowing what's going on. So by all means, I say thank you very much. We hope to see you all soon. If you would like to speak about a private trivia game, email me at triviajim@gmail.com. It's right there. It's my Zelle address. Yes, we do have availability to do stuff over the holiday weekend. So if you want to do that, you can do that. I think that's about it. Folks, it is it's about that time. It's about time for me to say thank you all for playing. Tell your friends, tell your family, just don't tell my family. Thank you, and have a good night.